Good evening, my friends, and welcome to the next episode of Rhem. Last time out, we did room number 2, and we have got ourselves some power, possibly. It's unclear whether to get the power you need to have done room 1 and room 2, but we've got cables coming out of room 2 here. It might well be possible that these are two substations that between the two of them kind of power different parts of the island. So we have so we've got room number 2 here. Room number 1, right, if you recall, is just here, and that's kind of where we're at with those. Let's make that a little bit thicker so you guys can see it okay. So there we go, there's room number 1. For now though, I would suggest we follow these power lines and see if that opens up. It's doing the thing again. And see if that opens up a possibility to have... Ooh, it could be this lift is now powered. So that wasn't there before. And that power line is going off in that direction. Going off here, going off here. Well, a good test then would be to see if this elevator is now powered. Because we couldn't do this before. Wait. You've got to close the door to the elevator. Got to close the door to the elevator. Of course it can't go whilst the door's open. Oh, that's dirty. That's a dirty puzzle, that is. Here we go. Yes, my friends. Yes, yes, yes. Let's take a screenshot of that. I'm going to add that to our board. So what's this talking about? So there's 3 smaller tanks and 1 large tank. Oh, is that related to something we're doing here? 2 and 8. Uh-huh. You know what, I'm going to get the flowers in as well, because the colours of the flowers might be important to that picture. Oh, new clues immediately at the start of an episode. It's what we love to see it. We love to see it. Oh. Okay. Huh, okay. Oh. Well, this is just getting weirder and weirder, isn't it? Right, okay, let me get my notebook up. So we've got some of that, and that's when we put in 275371. If we put in 446188 go, what are we going then? Huh. Four, 4, 6, 1, 8, 8. So that can be triangle or diamond. That can be square or circle. That can be line or triangle. How odd. This is an odd room. Right, we've got a key. Hello, my name is Kales. By the time you see this message, I will have been long gone from Rhem. I don't know what brought you here, or whether you will be able to return to your world, but in any event, by now you will have seen some parts of Rhem. Maybe you'll have come across other people who've been stranded here. While it is difficult enough to get to Rhem, it is even more difficult to get away from it. If fate has kept you prisoner here, I can offer you the opportunity to return to your world, but I will need your help. Let me explain. I haven't seen my brother, Zeteus, since I left for Rhem many years ago. He lives in your world now. The picture on the wall behind you was taken when we were children. This and another picture in another building in Rhem are the only keepsakes I have to remind me of my brother, and even though I cannot return to his world and yours, I have to contact him. There is a letter I've written to him because I didn't want it to be read by the wrong person. I tore the master copy into 4 parts. Each of the fragments are hidden in a different place in Rhem. Find the parts and put them together on the machine right next to this monitor. If you help me get this letter to my brother Zeteus, I can help you get back to your world. Good luck. I'll see you soon. Wow. Holy text scroll. Okay. Right, so here's where we're going to construct the 4 pieces of the letter. Okay, and we can rerun that message. Ooh. There's a lot to be thinking about in this room, isn't there? Right, okay, let's take a screenshot of that as well. Yeah, this game hits you with a lot of different things at the same time, doesn't it? So, that's triangle or line. The second one is a square. Or it's a circle. And the last one is a triangle, or it's a diamond. Yeah. 6-digit code for that one. Do we have any other 6-digit codes that we could put in here? Six-digit codes. I guess we sort of have these 6, don't we? Yeah. We sort of have these 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, what order would they be in? Kind of hard to say. I mean, we also have 6 of these as well, and those could make a code if these colours could be translated into numbers somehow. Okay, and then we've got these, and then we have this. 45, 90, 23, 16, 87. Let's see, what patterns have we got here? So, if each of these is going to translate into a number, well, every single number has 2 sides to it, doesn't it, right? The 16 just has that. So this line at the bottom must indicate 16 on its own. 23 has half of that, and then half of... No, well, it's got a top, and it's got half a bottom. Do you know what, though? There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 lines that can be being used. Right, so the sides are always used, then there's 5 lines that can be used. And it appears you've got resolution of 2 on them. So we could redraw this to be instead be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could redraw these numbers to be dots like this, couldn't we? Right? Where 16 is equal to 2 dots at the bottom. In fact, if we try and use the lines on the Miro board itself, right, that might help us quite a bit. So let's draw a line. Yeah. We'll draw some lines to separate our things for us. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's a 16. A 23 is a dot here and a dot here. Yeah. 90 is 2 dots in the middle and a dot at the top. But let's have a look at 45. Dot, dot, and then 2 dots in the middle. So 2 dots in the middle, a dot here and a dot here. And that makes 45. Then we're jumping all the way up to 87. 87, which is dot, 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 and a dot. And then 90, dot, dot, and a dot at the top. Now, 87 to 90 is going to be a big clue for us, right? Because you've got to move these to be in 3 steps. You're going to move from here to here, and 90 has less bars filled in, or fewer bars filled in for it. So if these are counting upwards, and given the lowest one is 16 and the next one up is 23, you'd sort of say, well, could it be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, but no, that doesn't work. You know, if the dots were counting upwards, but 87, that doesn't look like it's gonna work, right? So 88, 89, 90, in 3 steps you need these dots to look like these dots. In 3 steps. It's interesting. I mean, we don't want to make any kind of assumptions about this numbering system being any particular base, yeah. Because fiddling around with the bases of numbering systems is absolute bread and butter here. Like, it's notable that the 10 doesn't have anything in it, and the 5 has only got 1 here. Every other number has got a dot in there, and only these 2 are missing a dot there. Like, that's kind of notable. But that could be coincidence. I'm not sure we have, with just those 5 as an example, I'm not sure we have enough to solve it. What we need is to work out how to get from 87 to 90, how to get from 16 to 23, and then we test that hypothesis on 45. Like it would work if you went 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Well, yeah, but then how is 23 and 18 different to each other? So that doesn't work. It's going to need to be this one that moves. Yeah. And then it's going to end up back there in time for 23, would be my guess. So... because, yeah, I mean, this one's not going to stay stationary for 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's not going to stay stationary for 7 digits, right? Surely. So this needs to get stepped to there. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 7 steps. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no. Yeah, because 7 is prime, we can't do an even number of steps to get it back round. So because 7 is prime, if this one is moving, it has reset at the 7th step. Yeah? Because it can't loop round and come back to here on the 4th step, so then it won't be back here on the 7th step. Do you see what I mean? If this is the units column, it can't loop round and get back anything sooner than 7. If that is the units column. So is it a base 7 numbering system? Like, that's possible if this is the units column. So let me think. If we were adding up 7s, do we get to 87 eventually? Calculator time. So 23 plus 7 is 30, plus 7, 37, plus 7 takes you to 44, plus 7, 51, plus 7, 58, plus 7, 65, plus 7, 72, plus 7, 79, plus 7, 86. 86. That means probably not on the numbering system there. Okay. Let's not worry about that too much now, right now. Okay, we have power to go elsewhere. Yep, so it's going this way, and it's going through that room there. Now, if we recall... do you know what? Shall we draw the power lines in? We'll draw them in yellow. Yeah, so the power lines are coming this way to here. And then they're going somewhere here. Now, I have a feeling that... Okay, the power lines, they're going through the opposite side, so we are going to need to go back round the other way. Click, 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 click. Thought that was a ladder there for a minute. It's not a ladder. Okay, wait for my screen to refresh. There we go. Now, there's the power, there's the power. Where's it going? Where's it going? It's going over there. It's going up to there. It's going up to there. So, is that active now for us? Huh. Hang on. Oh, wait a minute. How do we get out of that? How do we get out of the building on that side? Oh shoot! I've forgotten how to get through that path. Oh no! That's this pathway up here, isn't it? So actually, we did want the path that we were on. Okay, don't worry about the black screen. I'm just clicking my way back. No fast travel in this game at all. Of course, your fast travel is how quickly you can click the button. Yeah, again, don't worry about the black screen. I'm getting us there. I'm getting us there. How quickly you can click the button whilst you're turning corners at lightning speed. Right, we need to press the button to get this for us. Through here, through here. Yep, up. Great. Through the secret door. Through the secret tunnel. Beep. I still think that there's going to be a door on the other side of that, maybe. We'll see. If we ever end up in a tunnel... Here we go. If we ever end up in a tunnel where we can't turn a thing, we know to come back here and turn it back. Okay, here we are. Down, up, open, closed. I like how it... because it's two doors, of course, right? Because it's an elevator. So we go up. This is going to take us to the top here. Interesting. So there is a down, but also we can now get around this path here. Oh yeah, incidentally, this goes to here and it's powering this. So that's what that is. But interestingly, we can now get along here and maybe open up this shortcut. So let's go that direction. We can check out the bottom of that elevator later. Oh, hello. What have we got here then? It's a very squeaky boy. We can only look left and right on this. A lot of stripes. Oh! 761. Huh, interesting. So there's a door which is closed. Oh, we've been through that door loads of times. Do you know what? Have we just got really lucky? Have we just got really lucky that we closed that door behind us? Because we've been through that door loads of times. We might have just really lucked out into a code there. Okay, where are we now? Uh-huh. So, we are now up here, okay? So let's check out this room first. Oh, hang on. We've got another map. This map is not giving us any additional information that we don't already have. It's just telling us where we are. So that's fine. Well, you do not seem to do anything, but you've got 4 pipes coming out the bottom here. Okay. Do we reckon that maybe room number 1 is what's going to be needed to power this. Ah, we're going to make up 2 numbers. We're going to make up 2 numbers. Interesting. Which is probably then going to be a 4-digit code. So it's an L, F, E, C. Do you know what? They've deliberately done that so that it's like, are those letters? Are we making a word? A little nub and then nothing. And then this is L, F, E, C, nub, nothing. L, F, E, C. Right. So the options on your simulation, right? The options on your simulation are, well, L, F, E, C, and then there was nubbins, right? Well, here's the thing. L is just that. F is those 2. No, it's not. F is those 2. E is here. C is here. And nubbins is like that. And then we can do the mirror for those. And that's what's available on simulation. We shan't worry about that too much. Because it looks like we don't have power. Oh! Hello! I mean, we do indeed. This is indeed a 5x2. Interesting. Yeah, I thought we'd be able to get round that side of it. Okay, simulation's been turned off there. Yeah, maybe we need power room 1 to be able to do this. It's interesting that this room clearly has an upper floor to it. Right. There's a second floor to that room. There's something a little bit odd about this room for sure. Okay, well we have the elevator that we can go back to. So let's not worry about it too hard immediately. Man, that was so lucky. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought maybe there was a set of steps down there. But no, the handrail goes all the way over. Okay. So we'll open this up. Close the doors. Nope, there is no up anymore. Now almost certainly we need to get to the top, move the thing around, and then call the lift from the bottom floor. Ah, there is no down. Well, I tell you what we're definitely going to do then. We're going to open this up. Close that door. Oh, wait. No, because there's no way out of here. Do you see? Okay, so what we need to do... We need to rotate the lift here so that we can enter it from the other side. So that we can enter it from the other side. We're only going to be able to do that though once we can leave this direction, and we're going to go all the way around, all the way around, all the way back round to then make use of that elevator. So, no. There's no doings of that right now. Fine. So in that case then, we are going to need to have a think about what is the next puzzle we're going to solve then. Yeah, we're going to need to have another think about what is the next puzzle we're going to solve, because I don't think there's any more to explore that these power lines have opened up. Yeah? Gonna... Well, we can have a look, but I'm pretty sure room number 1 is going to have power lines that go off that way. And we're just going to check that now. So maybe it's room number 1 is where we are expecting to go and do some puzzles next. Because if we go... Let's go and look at room number 1. Always return that back to where it was, because otherwise it's going to be a real faff to go around the long way around. Right, there's 2 power lines coming out of that. Okay, don't worry about the black and just, yeah. Huh, that's interesting. Room number 1, does that even have any power lines coming out of it? So when we go this way... Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't really see power lines coming out from that direction. So maybe we do have power on the south side of the island again. That might be worth exploring, or we might be at the point where, do you know what? We need to kind of really sit down and have a think about what is that telling us about room number 1. We've got this code here, and how does that translate into the room? Well, something very much for us to think about. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us on this episode of Rhem. I'm having an absolute blast with this game. I hope you are having a blast watching it. Please do hit that like button, it helps out a lot, and I will see you next time. Have a great week. Bye for now.